Do you want to be the picture of beauty and class? Then come work at the hottest night spot of 1968, the world-famous New York Pussy Club. I'm so sorry. Pussycat Club is the full title. It's named after our delectable cocktail waitresses who sport the iconic kitten ears. Just wait till you see these girls. That's what it means to be a kitten. Don't be afraid, just come say hi. You know you want to be a kitten. This could be you if you apply.
Actually, I work at the Tasty Freeze, but a man named David Murray approached me and said he thought I might make more money waitressing here than selling soft serve. I'm saving for college.
David's one of our top VIPs. Very good friends with the founder.
And he's a movie producer. He's the cat's pajamas. He also said there might be the opportunity to earn some extra cash posing for a magazine. When were you going to tell me we had a magazine?
Well, it was supposed to be a company secret, but thanks to Mr. Murray, I guess cat's out of the bag. Now, tell me, Tasty Freeze, what was your name?
Jane.
Jane. I can't give ears to just anyone. When you become a kitten, it signifies you are of the most friendly, charismatic, and beautiful girls in America. Our selection process involves interviews, reference checks, a written exam, and I need to see all of our applicants in a swimsuit.
Oh, I didn't bring a swimsuit. I just came from work.
I can see that. But, since we like to keep our VIPs happy, I will hire you.
Great.
Provisionally. If you can survive boot camp in a 1-week trial run with minimal damage, you can be a kitten. Here's the kitten Bible. And you'll need to see the kitten doctor for your physical before you can start serving.
A physical? Am I serving something hazardous? Or?
Oh, no, we just like to be safe. You'll like Dr. Albert. We'll get you fitted for a costume, and once it's tailored, you will maintain the exact weight, unless you want to earn a stripe.
Got it, and I'd love to get started as soon as possible, but I don't turn 18 till next week.
Oh, that's okay, we'll just round up till then. Just picture custom costumes made for you. It's practically a dream come true, and all of that is just the start. You know you want to play the part and trade in your apron for your ears. That's what you get when you're a kitty. Our look should be against the law. The richest men in the whole city are wrapped around your paw. I actually think this will look quite nice on you. Pink always was my favorite color. I wore it all 7 years as a kitten.
You're not a kitten anymore?
Oh! I told you I still look 22. No. My days as a kitten are behind me, but I would gladly show photos. Now, I get to experience the joy of kitten motherhood, shepherding the next generation of fabulous felines to their full potential.
She knows everything. She's like our mom, our mentor, and our best friend all in one.
How could I forget to introduce Shirley and Victoria? Victoria's our more seasoned kitten, so she can look after you.
Welcome to the Pussy Club. It's the best job in the world. Pussy Cat Club.
Okay, that's enough chit-chat. Get your tails back on the floor. And Jane, before you head out, I'll need you to sign a confidentiality agreement and photo release. Well, someone would be hard-pressed to take a bad picture of you in that costume.
That's what you get to be a kitten. Don't be afraid, just come say hi. You know you wanna be a kitten. This could be you if you apply.
Welcome to the family, Jane.
First day as a waitress, not sure what to expect. Just came from the doctor, he really closely checked. I still can't quite place what this club's about, but I'm told I can earn a high amount. Someone has to clean up the drink when it spills. Someone has to pay my tuition and my bills. Next year I'll be sitting in a Barnard classroom, not working in a silly pink costume. So I'll do what I have to, and I will not protest. As far as making money, I'm told this is the best, and this year will go by fast. Soon I'll put it in the past. I'm just writing the rough draft, as rough as it can be. No one has to see but me. No one has to see but me.
Kittens, fall in. Today's training is going to push you past your limits. I'm going to teach you how to walk, talk, stand, smile, serve drinks, and look like a kitten.
I thought boot camp was just for new hires.
Not anymore. You'll be excited to know that Pussycat Enterprises is expanding. We're launching a magazine, a fashion line, and Pussycat Entertainment, run by our very own David Murray.
Groovy!
Now, I don't need to remind you girls how much of an honor it is to wear the coveted kitten ears, but with more opportunity comes more scrutiny. I'm going to be watching you all extra close the next few days. It's time to pick up the pace. It's time to put on your face. If it's not picture perfect, say goodbye. It's time to step up our game. Time to live up to our name. My little kittens, it's do or die. So if you have a problem with what we do, well, there's a million others just like you. Take scratches.
ears are crooked, and her signature black eyeliner is too thick.
Very good. Why stop there?
She looks good to me other than those two things.
Good isn't good enough. Corporate wants everyone to be kitten perfect this year.
Oh, no thank you. Allergy season was last month.
Oh, these aren't for the sniffles, dear. We see not everyone was born God's favorite, but thankfully there's more than one way to go from point A to point D. As you're getting ready for your shifts, I want you to be thinking, what would kitten mother say?
Is that really necessary? Shirley is already so hard on herself. On her first day, she dropped a pen on the floor and then cried about it for 2 hours.
Shirley's a very sweet girl, and with the right guidance, who's telling what she can do?
Does that mean you're thinking about giving Shirley the magazine cover?
Actually, I had my eyes on someone else.
Who? Victoria.
You will be my first choice to recommend.
Oh my god, thank you! Thank you!
If you lose 15 pounds.
Come on, kitten mother. The grapefruit diet can only do so much.
Well, your tummy won't be covered on the cover if you know what I mean.
Are you saying I'd be naked?
Absolutely not. Our entire brand is the girl next door. Men want what they can't have. Or you'd be in some tasteful lingerie or a nice swimsuit.
That would be my dream.
Don't give up on your dream, dear. Kitten of the month. Please demonstrate our 3 kitten moves.
And we spin, and we dip, and we pose, hand on hip. And we spin, and we dip, and we pose, hand on hip. And we spin, and we dip, and we pose, hand on hip.
Again.
And we spin, and we dip, and we pose, hand on hip. And we spin,
Hopping like
and
a
we dip,
bunny.
and we
You're
pose,
not
hand on
smiling.
hip.
You're picking this up quickly.
Thanks.
You know, it took Victoria weeks to master the spin, but you're a natural. I'm gonna put you on the Saturday night crew. Keep going, girls. If I'm not seeing blood, sweat, and tears, you'll have to what?
Hand over our ears.
That's right. I swear my job is like herding cats. Final exam of boot camp. Show me you deserve to pass. How do we greet a member?
Good evening, sir. I'm your kitten Shirley. Can I see your member card?
And what do we say when a member asks you about husbands, boyfriends, personal information?
I'm your kitten Victoria, and that's all you need to know.
And what do we say when a member gets a little too close?
Touching a kitten is strictly forbidden.
Bonus question, what year was the club founded?
1958. It's our 10-year anniversary.
It certainly is. Everyone else, you should take pride in your workplace and know its history, especially those of you who have been here the longest. Well done, Jane. Keep it up and you have a real shot at being our first ever cover girl. An opportunity like that could open a lot of doors in entertainment. You could be the next Elizabeth Taylor.
I don't want to be in entertainment. I'm going to be a political journalist.
A writer! Even so, there's a $1,000 check. $1,000? Just think about it. Did I say you could pause? Girls spin as we dizzy as we pose and on hips, and we spin and we dip and we pose and on hip, and we spin and we dip and we pose and on hip, and we spin and we dip and we pour hand over our ears.
Michael came over and saw the boxes of tissues in my room. They panicked and they said it was for a paper mache project, but I didn't have any glue, so he didn't buy it. I tried to tell him that it only helps me look my best in the costume, but he still wasn't happy. He said that it was trampy and that I was asking for it. Asking for what? Tips? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, what are those? Rainbow diamonds. They keep me healthy. Doesn't Michael understand that your boss told you to do it? I guess Michael doesn't really know too much about having a boss. Or a job. He's just so busy with his music career. But I know he doesn't like it when I wear revealing clothes. He's never really approved of me being a kitten or an actress.
Well, for someone who claims to be the next Bob Dylan, he sings as well as a cat with tonsillitis. Who cares what he thinks about your job?
Stop it! I like knowing what he thinks. He loves me and only wants me to be my best self. Sometimes he makes me feel like 100 bucks. Like everyone is generic and I'm deluxe. But other times I feel like an old piece of chicken from last month. Moldy and useless, taking up space and making him lose his lunch. Everything I need, and he's sweet if you really dig down deep. Because every critic is helping me be the best that I can be. And so I sit and think, what does he see? What does he see? What is his favorite part of me? If he had to make a change, does he have one in mind? When I look at me through his eyes, what would I find?
You sure spend a lot of time worrying about how you look.
Well, you have to worry about how you look when you're a kitten. That's why mirrors are your new best friend. Just pretend you're somebody else looking at you and imagine what they think.
How do I do that?
Well, I made up a character for it. I pretend that I'm a guy named Clyde. He's probably a powerful lawyer and has a house filled with colored televisions. Clyde makes a list of everything that's wrong with Shirley, and then I fix those things. It's how I learned to pass Kitten Mother's morning inspections.
Clyde sounds like a screwball, if you ask me.
Far from it. Being a kitten is kind of like being an actress. You have to know what all of your best angles are, and if you don't look perfect, well, you can kiss the job goodbye. Clyde helps me stay employed. He's everything I need, and he's sweet if you really dig down deep. 'Cause every critic gets me closer to performing at my peak. And so I sit and think, what does he see? What does he see? What does he see? My God, what does he see? What are the sickening parts of me? He catalogs each quality I should exterminate. When I look at me through Clyde, he really sets me straight. Oh, every little letter gets me closer to the perfect girl I wanna be. So I have to give him credit, he's the only one who sees my worth objectively. When he's pleasant or polite, I know it hurts, but I know he's right. I just have to know, what does he see? What does he see?
You do this too?
Absolutely, but in my head, it's Kitten Mother's voice.
Sitting is as good as quitting. And if I see runs in your tights one more time, I'm gonna wrap them around your neck and strangle you!
Did I hear you girls mocking me?
No, here. Disrespecting a kitten mother will earn you a strike.
No, we were just doing what you told us to do.
And that is,
To ask ourselves, what would Kitten Mother say? What does she see? Right, what does she see? What does our lovely boss want from us three? Where are we falling short? How can we improve? If I looked at me through her eyes, would she approve?
very well, let me take a look at you.
Shirley, your shoe has a small scuff. Victoria, your costume should be tight, but not that tight. And Jane. Nothing. You, my dear, look perfect. Which reminds me, David Murray's here this evening and I'd like you to be his waitress. I know you'll take extra good care of him. Now, as some of you girls know, we lost a few people yesterday. Not everyone has what it takes to be a kitten after all. So, I've made some tweaks to the schedule.
I'm working double shifts until next Friday.
We won't have enough kittens on the floor. How are we supposed to take breaks?
Oh, well, from where I'm standing, you just have more opportunities to show David and I just how much you want to be on the cover. What are we celebrating?
I got into Barnard. They have an amazing journalism program and I got a huge scholarship. I might actually be able to afford it now.
I just love how set on this college idea you are. But if it doesn't work out, you'll always have a home here. You're clearly very popular.
That's silly. Someone should remind him of the rules.
What rules?
The Kittens Bible said we weren't supposed to accept gifts from members or meet them outside the club.
Oh, that's just for regular old members. David is a VIP. You can do whatever you'd like.
Whatever I'd like.
Whatever you'd like.
What does he see? What does he see?
Good evening, sir. I'm your kitten, Shirley. Excuse me, touching a kitten is strictly forbidden. Hey, that's my tail! A member just tugged my tail. No respect for our puzzle policy.
Do you need help fixing it before Kitten Mother sees? I don't want you to get into stripes. How is it Shirley's fault if a member messes with her tail? Your tail, your responsibility. No one cares how or why it gets dirty. Sometimes the men in here just can't control themselves. You got that right. A gentleman in the pub room tried to sneak me a hotel room key, and his wife was sitting right next to him.
That's awful. I hope he gets banned from the club.
I don't. Men like that are almost too easy. You just have to know how to play it. Can I take your order? I've never seen you in here before. You're much too kind, sir. Can I get you anything more? It's all a part of the game. 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 The ones with the wallets think they're running the show. The one with the office, even she doesn't know. The Pussy Club would be nothing without me and you. It's Pussycat Club. Our ladies, you know what to do. It's all a part of the game. It's all a part of the game. It's all a part of the game. Yeah, it's all a part of the game.
Hi again, sir. How's your game going? Wow, you are winning big tonight. Oh, please. I know it's good luck charm. I can't accept that. Well, if you insist, can I get you anything more? Victoria! I just made $30 from that creep in the poker room. Yes! Oh, I can finally replace my heels.
What are you smiling about? I took your advice and I got $40.
Whoa, that's amazing. How did you do that?
I was friendly and pretended I was interested in what he had to say, and I swayed my hips like Victoria taught us. Wow, newbie, that's impressive. Thanks, it was kind of fun. Good evening, sir. I'm your kitten Victoria. May I see your member card, please? That's a very nice watch. You must be a man with good taste. What can I... Who? Yes, she's working tonight. She's right over there. Yes, she's certainly a fan favorite. Can I get you... Sure, I'll go find her. No problem. Jane, you're taking over table 3. But I already have an 11
Can I get you anything more?
Can I get you anything more? It's all a part of the game. It's all a part of. It's all a part of the game. Yeah, it's all a part of the game. In here we don't hate the player. There's no shame. But who is a player and who is just a part of the game?
Everyone in here for weigh-ins.
With all these extra shifts and Michael rehearsing his Elvis impression, I'm hardly getting any sleep.
Thank you. Next.
I know, I've barely had time to eat anything since last Friday.
Great. Next. That's more like it. Well done, Victoria.
I can't believe my eyes. I got smaller. Moving in the right direction. Now I stand a chance. Take a look at my midsection in the kittens stance. You want smaller? Look and see that tiny waist belongs to me. I can see the path is clear ahead. What'll it cost me? A little bread. Getting smaller, getting smaller, getting smaller.
Oh, no, are you okay?
I'm not sure why. Calf cramps.
Calf cramps can be a symptom of dehydration.
Oh, I'll get you a glass of water.
That's okay. I'm not drinking water.
Or not.
It's not very good for you, and after all, it makes you retain all that water weight.
Victoria, David wants you to be his waitress in the VIP lounge.
Oh my goodness! You can finally tell him about your dream of being a model!
Let me look you over first. How about I fetch you a smaller size?
Getting smaller, getting smaller, getting smaller. And that's when Michael said, well, you better not kiss another man on screen.
That's so controlling. Don't you think so, Victoria?
Hello?
Huh? Don't you think Michael needs to let go?
Who? My boyfriend? Jeez Louise, Victoria, you sure have been out of it recently.
You want smaller, here I come, and I don't miss a single crumb. I can see the cameras, the lights. What'll it cost me? A couple of bites.
Ugh. ever issue of Pussycat magazine. You girls did not make this easy, and I know some of you have worked tirelessly for the opportunity. But in the end, we just had to go with Jane. David and I are so impressed with how far you've come in such a short amount of time, and our members can't get enough of your pure youthful beauty. I know our readers will feel the same. You, my dear, embody exactly what it means to be a kitten.
Wow, with my scholarship and what I have saved up, I can almost pay for my first year. Thank you so much.
Oh, congratulations, dear. Now your face will be all over America. Okay, enough celebrating. Our members need their kittens.
You promised me that cover if I lost 15 pounds. I did more than what you asked for, so why wasn't I chosen?
I didn't tell you to lose so much weight in your chest, did I? Not to mention, you've been late for shifts, you're constantly forgetting orders, and you have dark circles under your eyes. It's not a very good look for a cover girl.
I'm trying, but the new schedule is exhausting.
Jane seems to be managing just fine.
Jane isn't bending over backwards trying to meet your impossible expectations.
You're right. She's not. As much as I commend hard work, some girls just have more natural gifts than others. Life is unfair like that. And even with gifts, they don't last forever. When I reached a certain age, I had to accept I was no longer valuable to the club as a kitten. So I gracefully transitioned into my role of kitten mother.
I don't want to be a kitten mother. I've been very clear that I want this job to launch my modeling career.
Then you need to listen to me. There is always going to be someone younger and skinnier than you. So you're going to get back out there and focus on the things you can control. Got it?
You want smaller, don't despair. I'll shrink until I'm barely there. You want smaller, I won't stop till everything is all burned off.
I'm really happy for you. You're gonna look great on the cover.
I half expected you to turn it down. I didn't think you'd want to be so on display. I think it could be interesting, and I need the money. But how will this help you become a journalist? You're moving on to bigger and better things soon, so don't you think you should give another girl this opportunity?
I don't know if it works like that.
It could. Turn it down.
I can't do that. I won't make enough from just waitressing.
Maybe if you keep waiting on David, he'll give you the next job. No, I get it. Every kid for himself. But just so you know, modeling isn't as easy as it looks. So hopefully you're good at acting like you know what you're doing. Otherwise, say goodbye to the paycheck. I tell you all my secrets. So, Jane, are you going to tell us how the big photo shoot went?
Well, let me think. I had clean figures, and I had pink underwear on, and parts of it were interesting.
You're not very good at storytelling, Jane. Moving on. Shirley, how was your Saturday?
Guys, I have something I need to tell you.
What is it?
David Murray sent me some flowers and invited me to dinner on Saturday.
Yes. Big screen, here you come. Well, did he talk to you about your career?
That's how it started. We were dining at this hotel, and I thought, oh, you know, hotels have nice restaurants, I guess, so that makes sense. Then he actually had a room at the hotel, which I thought was weird, but, you know, he's so rich, so maybe he just forgets all the different things he pays for. He said he was going to help me with my monologue, but when we got up to his room, he started turning off lights, and, I used to have this thing happen to me all the time as a kid. I would be sleeping, and then all of a sudden there would be this cold, dark figure over me, and I wouldn't be able to move or say anything at all. Has that ever happened to you guys?
I don't believe so. Why couldn't you move?
I don't know. My mom said it would happen when we ate sugar before bed, but it was like it happened again this weekend. I'm in my bed, I turn off the lights, I start to dream, no worries are in sight, then something shifts, I can't quite say, but I think an animal just caught its prey, 'cause now shadows over me and I can't move and I can't speak, is this a dream, am I asleep, oh, there's a wave that I'm supporting and the image is distorting, and who's gonna listen unless they believe in monsters?
I don't understand, Shirley. Are you saying you had a nightmare?
No, you guys aren't hearing me. I wasn't asleep. I just thought that was the most logical explanation because people don't do things that horrible in real life. His eyes were empty, like he wasn't human.
Are you talking about David?
I can't escape. I can barely breathe. What can I do but lie and disbelieve? I try to pray, please make this end, but that was one I got was not my friend. 'Cause now shadows over me and I can't move and I can't speak. Is this a dream? Am I asleep? Oh, there's a wave that I'm supporting and I didn't get a warning. And who's gonna listen unless they believe in monsters? And even now, there's still a shadow over me. Unless they believe he's a monster. I hadn't even. Michael and I were waiting, and I feel so stupid. I really thought he wanted to help me become an actor. I didn't want to come in today, but Michael's behind on his rent. And
Why don't we go to Kitten Mother, tell her you're sick, and ask for the night off? I'll give you my tips for the day.
Mine too.
okay, thanks. I promise I'll get it together by tomorrow.
Did no one read my guidelines? We will talk about this tomorrow. Hi, girls. Why are you so quiet? Cat got your tongue?
Kitten Mother. Shirley isn't feeling very well, and we were wondering if she could have the night off. But Victoria uncovered her tables.
Shirley? You look like you've been crying. Is everything all right?
Yeah, my face is just puffy from my cold, that's all. I wouldn't want to get any of our members sick.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Well, I better rest up.
Sweetie, come here. You've been working so hard. You all have. And I know firsthand this is not an easy job. If it were easy, men would do it. I know I'm not your real mother, but I am your kitten mother, so if anything is bothering you, I want to know about it. You can tell me.
Actually, there is something I need to tell you. Something happened on Saturday. David Murray, after we got dinner, he invited me up to his hotel room and sort of made me have sex with him.
Are you sure? I know David. I know his wife. He doesn't do those sorts of things.
I think so.
You think so?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Besides, you're a grown woman. No one can make you do anything. Did you tell him to stop?
No, not exactly.
You seem to be having a hard time recalling the details.
No, I know what happened. I was there.
This is a pretty big accusation to make against one of our VIPs. You understand that, right? And you two knew about this?
I'm scared to see him again. I'm scared to wear the costume and have people looking at me. I don't know what to do.
Well, there's no need to be scared. I know exactly what will help. I'm going to give you a piece of advice my kitten mother gave me all those years ago. If you want to keep your job, calm your tits. If you want to keep your job, calm your tits. If you want to keep your job, try to not piss me off. If you want to keep your job, calm your tits. I don't want to hear another word about this. Oh, and Shirley? I would ask Jane and Victoria what they know about David. My guess is not everyone is as innocent as they may seem.
Did you both know something about this?
The first night I was David's kitten, he sent me flowers and a card asking me to go to his hotel room. But I didn't go. I promised. I live at home, so I just told him my parents wouldn't allow it.
Why didn't you tell me? You knew how hard I was working to get his attention.
I'm sorry. It's just, you've been here so much longer than me. I assumed you knew.
Of course not. Do you think that I'd be working here if I thought that was part of the job? Victoria, tell him that this is not how things should be. Victoria.
David also invited me to his hotel room a couple weeks ago when I was his waitress.
So he doesn't even have a type.
I guess kittens are his type.
But you didn't go, right?
I did.
How could you do that?
Why were you mad? You know I would have done anything for that cover. Plus he's confident and powerful, and I don't have to explain myself to you.
I can't believe you had sex with him.
Shirley, look, I'm sorry the night didn't go the way you wanted it to, but let's be honest. We're kittens. We work at the Pussy Club. We have a company doctor who looks inside our vaginas. How could you think he wanted anything different?
It's the Pussy Cat Club.
Please, nobody calls it that.
I do.
Well, then you're a naive prude who doesn't understand that one way or another, the whole point of our jobs is sex.
Well, then how did Jane get the magazine job without sleeping with David?
I don't know why they picked me either. Sometimes I think people just like me because I'm in high school.
You know what? Shirley, you're right. I'm a whopping 23 years old, and no amount of sleeping my way to the top could make me compete with the perfect golden girl Jane. She gets the best costume, the best shifts, and gets slapped on the cover of a goddamn magazine without ever having to get her hands dirty. And she doesn't want to be in entertainment like the rest of us. She wants to grow her mind and write fancy news articles. Well, I hate to tell you, but you're just as much of a kitten as the rest of us. So the way you're looking at me for sleeping with David right now, the whole world's looking at you that way.
Jane, is this you?
She said they wouldn't do this.
That's what it means to be a kitten. You cannot hide from how you're viewed. That's what you get when you're a kitten. You read the fine print or you're screwed. That's what it means to be a kitten. You're just a product and a pawn. That's what you get when you're a kitten. You strip away until you're gone.
I'm sorry I implied you should have known about David.
It's okay. Honestly, your and Victoria's reactions were nothing compared to Michael's.
You told Michael?
I didn't want to, but I couldn't stop crying on our date, and I didn't want to kiss him. He knew I was hiding something. He told me I cheated on him.
You did not cheat. You're the most loyal person I know.
Thanks. How are you?
Barnard let me know they're rescinding my admission.
What? How can they do that?
And he said my values didn't align with a Barnard woman.
You've got to call them and tell them that you're nothing like the other kittens. You just did it because you needed the money.
I didn't call them. I couldn't say that. We all have our reasons for being here. None of us deserve to be looked down on, but they were my top choice and the only school that offered me enough scholarship money. And if jobs are holding this against me, I'm sure other colleges are too. Looks like I'm stuck here.
I'm sorry. I wish there was something I could do. I don't know if this helps at all, but you looked really good.
Oh, thanks.
This is bullshit.
Geez, Victoria, what now?
Look at what happened at the Miss America pageant. These girls, oh my gosh, they may be arsonists, but they actually have.
There was no fire. It was just a trash bin. The girls threw things such as heels, eyelashes, bras,
And you?
They threw Jane's picture in the trash.
Yeah, they did. And at first, it felt like they were throwing me in the trash. Like they were protesting me. What's so wrong about wearing all those fun feminine things? I don't want to stop wearing heels. But as I was walking over here, my shoes were digging into my blisters, and I realized that even if I did want to stop wearing heels, it's not up to me.
Can you just get a Band-Aid and let Jane and I be upset?
No, things have to change.
What can we do? It's my fault we're going up to David's hotel room.
And I was stupid enough to take my clothes off, even though the photographer said those pictures were just for fun.
But that's just it. They want us to think it's our fault. They want us to feel helpless and small, but I'm done.
I thought this was the best job in the world.
I don't know anymore, okay? Look, I love being a kitten, but I don't love weighing myself all the time. And I don't love that you got kicked out of college, and that you're too scared to wear your uniform. It always made you feel so beautiful.
I did. Now I just feel dirty.
horrible. Other girls should know about what happened to us.
How would we do that?
We could write about it.
Right about what? Exactly.
The ugly secrets of the Pussy Club.
Pussycat Club is the name.
My mistake.
I've given you girls everything, and this is how you repay me?
Actually, you've given us low pay, long hours, ridiculous expectations, workplace harassment, and borderline prostitution. We have a right to talk about our experiences.
Except there's only one problem with that. You see, you signed a confidentiality agreement when you were hired. Not to mention the photo release. So, any picture taken of you at the club, a party, or, say, a photo shoot, is fair game for us to use however we'd like. But I'm feeling generous. So, if you get back to work right now, I'll forget any of this ever happened. Let's face it. What else are you qualified to do anyways?
It says here, you must be 18 years of age or older to sign.
And
If I'm remembering correctly, I wasn't 18 when you hired me. You sneaky little baby. So I can do what I like, and you can't use my photos. Technically, by releasing that magazine, you broke the law.
you girls think you have the power now, but you don't. As long as we live in a man's world, you will never be taken seriously or respected. You will be treated poorly everywhere. At least here, you're adored. Outside these walls, without these costumes or my help, you girls are nothing.
We're women, and I guess we'll just have to find that out.
What are you talking
We're sorry, but we're gonna need to hand over our ears. Being a kitten is a lot of things. Some parts are fun, some parts are exhausting. Sometimes you feel like you're on top of the world. Sometimes you feel like nothing at all. People thought they could say cruel things to me because I chose this job. But what I've realized is, ears or no ears, we're all kittens. There are some realities of being a woman that none of us can escape. But we can all still create our own path to purpose and happiness. Once my friend healed her relationship with her body, she got a job teaching dance. There, she shows her students how to take up space. I can't believe my eyes, I got stronger. Once my other friend finally dumped her pathetic boyfriend, she began acting at a local community theater. There, she was discovered by a female artistic director who saw the comedic genius behind her beautiful face. By being able to act ridiculous, someone was finally taking her seriously. Now, she's making her off-Broadway debut, playing a chicken who turns into a girl.
That's what it means to be a chicken. You may have wings, but you can't soar. Maybe I don't want to be a chicken. I think I'm meant for so much
As for me, I can't complain. I'm writing my second article for the New York Times at 21 years old. When I wrote my first article 3 years ago, The Truth About the Pussycat Club, I wasn't sure if anyone would care. But a few weeks later, the magazine was shut down for good and our kitten mother resigned. That could be the end of the story. Screw the Pussycat Club, yay, feminism, but that's not the whole story. After a year of teaching dance, my friend missed her old job, and the New York Pussycat Club missed her. She decided she'd go back under one circumstance. No more scales. Even though I would never dream of going back, it makes her happy, and I can't leave that out. As the only former kitten not bound by a confidentiality agreement, I have the responsibility to tell the whole truth. I still have my costume. I like to put it on sometimes. It's hard to explain to my classmates why I kept it, but it makes me feel pretty. Being a kitten is not easy, but at least we're not alone. Speaking of which, I hope to see some of you former kittens at Sardi's for the reunion this weekend.
What? I thought we were all going to be wearing our costumes.
That's what it means to be a kitten.
Promote it for future projects, which I have a lot planned in many different coasts, hopefully. So have a good rest of your day. We do have to move out really quick because we have another show coming in. But yeah, after a few minutes, we would love to say hi to all of you outside. So thank you. Hope you see you.